Jürgen, please continue with your answer.
Yes, I think this quota system is total nonsense, and it won't lead to anything, to any solution. It is a kind of European Union dictatorship against the smaller membership countries like Hungary and Czech Republic and Slovakia, and Brussels tries to press them to accept more refugees, but the people of these countries and the governments of these countries are not willing to do so. So this will become a serious rift within the European Union, and there's even the chance that these new member states in the East will continuously drift away from the European Union.
And Jürgen, what about the people where you are at the moment? You're obviously talking to us from Berlin. There are a lot of videos of Germans welcoming refugees at the moment with cheers, yet we had a recent poll that's shown that 4 in 5 Germans support the introduction of border controls. So can you tell us a little bit more about the attitude towards refugees? What's it really like on home soil?
I think the German people are divided. Part of them is into the so-called welcome culture, but we have a strong opposition within the population against this policy of the open borders. But our state media and our big media are making a lot of propaganda for the government and for the policy of open borders, and this is not the true face of Germany. See, for example, last week and also this week in Dresden, we had a big demonstration of the opposition against this asylum policy with 15,000 or even 20,000 people attending this rally, and the big German media didn't report about it, but they give us the impression that all of Germany, all Germans are happy to welcome and to bring flowers to the refugees, but this is not the case. Germany is a friendly country, and we like to accept foreigners, but more and more people become fear that this burden is too heavy for our country, and that will change the face of Germany and lead to a total, let's say, exchange of the population against our traditions.
I understand. Okay, so far Europe has responded with fences, border checks, troops as well. Do you think that that will work in the long term?
Yes, I think so. If you look at the countries which closed the borders, like Hungary or Spain, then this policy had a clear impact, a positive impact. In Hungary this week, when the border was totally sealed off, the number of refugees coming per day dropped from several thousands per day to several dozens per day. So the same situation we have in Spain, which is the country in Europe closest to Africa, but due to the high fences in the Spanish exclaves in Africa, in Ceuta and Melilla, no illegal immigrants are pouring into Spain. Though this policy is effective, and this policy of protecting the borders, like in Hungary now, is following the European Union agreements like the Schengen Agreement and the so-called Dublin Agreement. So the hatred which you can read right now in German media, and the hatred of our German politicians and of politicians in Brussels against the Hungarians and the Hungarian government is totally insane, because the Hungarian government only does what every European government should do by obeying the European Union rules.
But surely fences aren't going to help the bigger the numbers get, because you're saying that the numbers have been lower, but by all accounts the numbers have been going into their hundreds of thousands and could even go into their millions. Surely fences won't help then?
Yes, but Yes, but the numbers in Germany or Austria are increasing, but the numbers of the refugees in Hungary, for example, has dropped sharply after the introducing of fences at the borders to Serbia. So the problem is that especially the Merkel government and the Faymann government in Austria, they are attracting the illegal immigrants by offering them a secure stay and even a lot of money if they get granted asylum. And this policy, especially of the Merkel government, is against the German law, because the German asylum law gives the right to stay only for people who are politically oppressed or persecuted. But what we see in Germany is that half of the immigrants flowing in are coming from the West Balkans, mainly Albanians. And in the West Balkans, we have no political oppression, and we have no political persecution, and we have no civil war. So these people are not asylum seekers, they are illegal immigrants who hope to get their share of our economic standards.
All right, well, that's your opinion. Thank you very much. We do appreciate that. That's Jürgen Elsässer talking to us, the editor-in-chief from Compact magazine. Sorry about the sound issues at the beginning there, but thank you for your time.